All right, we are back. He's the American Public Education British Grand Prix. We're here in Silverstone. This is our last race until we are on All-Star break. And from what I've been told by the league is that there's a lot of really fun events planned. We got we had some fun last year. We had a little rallycross action at Monza, sort of. The F1 version of rallycross, rather. And we had some fun racing in France. Some Rubbins racing. I expect we'll be seeing that back. So it's gonna be a good time. As Andrew here in that Red Bull is gonna be the first driver out on track, and he's gonna be the first one to set a time unless somebody passes him on track. I suppose now is a good time as any to let you people know we do have merch. Gerard is a dork. You got fans right now already, man. Not a fan of Gerard here, I see. Thank you, Kmart. Yeah, I agree though. He is a dork. Anyway, if you're looking to get your merch fix on, we do have merch. If you go to BusterRacingLeague.com, you can get all sorts of goodies. You can get shirts. You can get some stickers. You can get a mug. You can get a toque. Oh, we got the same crazy fan type chiming in. Gonna watch all the streams from shows now. Can trash talk and not hear any retorts. That's a good strategy. We got Dilly Bar also checking in. Dork Gang, yeah, what's up? Dork Gang. As Andrew's coming around these last couple turns here. He's gonna be the first one of the BRL to set a time, or get their lap started at least to set a time. We're here at Silverstone. This is my favorite track on the calendar, personally. There's Andrew coming around now. He's gonna be hitting this. Oh, and he spins! No more lap for Andrew. He's gonna have to try again. We're gonna watch Austin. Austin hitting this DRS straight. He's got a Ferrari behind him. Go Kevin M, you got a cool name. I don't know about that, but I'm sure Kevin does support the does appreciate the support. Appreciate this support. I can't talk. Kevin driving that red Ferrari this year. We'll take a look at the standings later, where Kevin currently, I believe, sitting P4, P3 in the standings, in the driver standings currently. Austin coming around now. There's a little trouble with that first corner going to that sausage curb. He's at a 128.6. That was a great lap from Austin. Speaking of Kevin M, let's go check in on Kevin. We have the other Ferrari clocking in at a 128.9. We have Dave going to 128.5, just barely faster than Austin there, but a 3,000ths of a second to take the provisional pole. Is Pigeon in his first race back for me that I have commentated with a 128.6, Gerard with a 128.5. Both Andrew and Eric at AlphaTauri setting 140, setting times with 140s are definitely going to be wanting to improve on that. Kevin is coming around now. What's he going to set? He goes P4 with a 128.6. Checking out Carter. He's going through Maggots and Beckett's. Coming into Chapel. Right onto the hangar straight. Here he comes. Carter catching the grass a little bit. Goes a little wide there. Time is Carter going to set here? There you go, 129 flat. That puts him up to P8. He's Spenceman in P9 with a 130. Let's, we have a championship leader currently in the driver standings, and in the constructors. Alpine sitting in P1. Like I said, we'll take a look at those standings here in a little bit. We have Nick here. He raced here earlier in F2, in a feature race. It wasn't really F2, but we're just gonna say it is. Oh, and Nick just goes into the wall. What happened there? What was what was that? Oh man, I wonder if there's a control issue or something for maybe just slammed into the wall. Alright, well it doesn't seem like the car's damaged, but he's gonna go to the pits. That's right wrong with Jake. Reserve driver, filling in for McLaren today. Unfortunately, Adam could not make it, so Jake very kindly stepping in. Strange Choice hasn't crashed out yet? Shock. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it was maybe a little shocking, but you know, we'll see. We'll see how the race goes. Let's go, Gerard. Gerard having some fans show out for him. He's currently sitting P1 with a 128.5. This is Jake going real wide coming out of cops. It's like Dave and Austin getting out for their outlaps again. Dave not too far behind Gerard. Neither is Austin. Got a really tight top 5. Really tight top 7, actually. You know, it's just, I mean, 4/10 of a second really separate 7 drivers, which is a crazy split, as Jake is going to come across the line here. He's going to go P6 with a 128.7. Got Rumpel coming around now on his lap. Look at the times. He's probably going to want to set another one. I wonder if he spun, potentially. Here's Mike coming through Maggots and Beckett's. I can appreciate a driver who simply drives faster. You know what? I can too. It's nice to see that. There's Randy with a 129 flat. That puts him into P10. Yeah, this is the last point position. We have 4 other drivers here that have not set times, and we have 2 drivers that need to improve on their times. Mike with a 129.3. Not able to overtake Randy, but it puts him into P11. Monkeys now. Has not set a time yet. The 28.2 going through Sector 1. Monkey's going a little wide on that corner exit there. The tricky right-hander. It's a fast corner. And you're gonna follow that up with these this little section here before you hit this DRS straight. Oh, it looks like getting a little bit of a tow there from his teammate. You like to see that? Some good teamwork there. We'll see if that helped his time or not. He's coming into these final corners here. Well, the 129.4, it puts him into P12. His Nick, his teammate, is going to get a time set. He's the last of our drivers here to not set a time. We'll see what he can do. As he locks up going into going into that turn. Where have we seen that before? Oh, he's got a Haas in his way. Now he's gonna get the toe from his teammate. Maybe some miscommunication there. It looked like Nick wanted to go left, but his teammate pulled off. Pigeon, meanwhile, sitting fastest lap with a 128 flat. You wonder if Nick's time got a little compromised there on that little move. Maybe lost like half a tenth there. Who knows? This is Eric at AlphaTauri finally setting a good time there with 128.9. That puts him up to P8. Like Strange Place going second fastest with a 128.3. Driver's getting some fast times in. Alright, what's Nick gonna set here? He's coming around these final turns. A 128.1, that is good for P2. That is not P1 though. He is just about a tenth off. As we ride along with Gerard, he is just a thousandth down on this time. We're gonna take a look at our standings here real quick. We had Alpine P1 with 175 points. Ferrari not far behind with 146. AlphaTauri still in the mix with 134, and then Haas with 102. And then we have Nick leading this championship with 140. I think it's 146 points. Gerard with 122 in second place, and then Kevin with 79 points, P3. And the other Ferrari driver following up with 67 points. Gerard now coming around. He has a 128.4. So I believe he just improved on his time just a little bit there. I wonder if maybe he's nope, doesn't, no, he's definitely not going for another one. Let's see, Kevin heading into the pits here. Jockstrap probably gonna be heading into the pits here. I think Carter is on a lap. He's currently down through this sector, through sector 2 or sector 1. I think he's gonna be boarding this lap. Maybe try again. Spence with a real. With 25 laps of fuel, maybe he's waiting to take the weights off, so to speak, when he puts in a low fuel mode. When he puts in low fuel, but we'll see. When does the race start? Your local time? Which time zone is it? Race is going to be starting, well, pretty much after qualifying ends, so, I'd say give it 5 minutes and then the race will be starting. You know, another, we got another fan chiming in here. Love me turning off the footy game. It's the same favorite race car. Austin driving his car. Wow. Good to see the locals here, you know, cheering for the Williams, the British team. Austin is currently sitting P7, is gonna have to get a time here. This is Jake McLaren setting a 128.4, puts up to P4. Austin is currently sitting in P7 with a 128.6. Don't forget to remind everyone to drive on the left. I will be sure to do that. Looking at the pit wall here, we have Christian Horner. Currently with one Red Bull running here in P16. Can't be too happy with that. Christian, what do you think is the key to get that car going faster and into a better qualifying position here? Yeah, well, you know, I think if we want to have a good qualifying here, you have to remember the key rules. You never stick your nose up in cups. You just don't do that. Okay, Christian, well, I don't really see how that has to do with this time, but, you You know, is there anything else that he can do on track there to get the car, or maybe some of the engineers can do to set up the car? Look, mate, I always told you, you never stick your nose up in cops. Oh, so we got a penalty. Sorry, Christian, I'm sorry to interrupt you here, but we got a penalty with Mike Oxlong running into Gerard there. Any way to describe the channel? Unfortunately, no. We don't have the ability to take subscribers yet. We're still trying to build up our follower base. So if you give us a follow, though, that'd be super helpful. Obviously, not necessary though for you to enjoy this. For you to enjoy this race. Was already done. Straight. Right on, man. Thank you. Austin did not improve on his time. Unfortunately, we're gonna ride along with Randy. I think he's already ran a lap here. He's sitting P9. I believe Dave is running a lap. Dave currently in P6. Ooh, Pigeon going even faster with a 127.8. Let's see where Nick's at. So he's on the DRS straight. We're going to ride along with Dave, but then we're going to catch up with Nick shortly after. See what Nick can set here. Oh, Dave going real wide off track. Really down on his time, so he did not gain an advantage for there. He's gonna go into the pits. Alright, let's catch up with Nick. Yo, thanks for watching the VODs. Really appreciate that. Alright, Nick's coming around. He locks up coming into this corner. He's pushing this car. The 127.5, that puts him up to pole. 3/10 faster than Pigeon. Oh, man. That is qualifying. Jockstrap is currently on a lap, though, so he's going to get a chance to finish up. Jockstrap currently down through Sector 1. Check in with Carter real quick. See, Rumpelfugly's going into the pits. He's going to be pretty content there with P14 unless Spence can overtake him. Nope. Spence going into the pits. Carter currently down on this time. He needs to have a good section coming through here. He needs to have a good last couple turns if he wants to improve on his time. He's currently sitting with a 129 flat. Oh, yeah. He's just going to call it quits. That's it for Carter. Here comes Eric at Ferrari. What's he going to set? Currently sitting P10. He's not going to improve on his time. Strange Place is, he is done, so that is qualifying. We have Nick on pole, man, just barely. Pigeon in P2 in his second race back, and Strange Place, P3 on the podium spot, taking that last spot. Jake, a reserve at McLaren, coming in at P4, and Gerard in P5 with a 128.4. Those are top 5. Man, good qualifying. I think we're gonna have a great race. We have had some incidents in turn 1, so you hope we can get through a little cleaner. Those are qualifying. Man, Nick P1, but man, Pigeon really not far behind. I think we're gonna see a really tough battle between these two. He's strange place in P3. He has man, he was leading. I believe it was Monaco, or no, which? Oh no, he was leading a race. Unfortunately, he had a spin. He's still looking for his first race win. He's so close. And Jake, you know, he can come in here. You know, it's not too far out of that podium spot. Who knows? Well, right now, as we are in this break, we'd like to remind you folks that this league, this stream, this everything is brought to you by Slurm, official drink of the Buster Racing League. Slurm, it's highly addictive. We're getting ready. We're checking in with Christian. Christian, what's gonna be the key to this race with Andrew starting P17? Well, at least all schools aren't shooting galleries. Christian, man, what is your problem? Ugh. Guy just irritating. Anyway, we are ready to race here. Do we have 5 lights? Still have 5 lights? We have no lights. We are off racing here. Looks like Pigeon got a really good start. Looks like Strange Place got a really good start. Nick, a terrible start. Oh, so we got some cars spinning yet again. Oh my God. Oh, huge wreck. Oh boy. Oh, Gerard is out of this race. Oh man, we have Austin out of this race. We got a full-blown safety car. Well, lap 1, unfortunate. I think drivers are probably going to be warned by the stewards here that we've been having a lot of lap 1 incidents on turn 1, so, generally stewards have been pretty lenient, but I think we'll probably get, probably going to get some drivers being told, like, that, hey, watching on turn 1, because these are happening too often, so. Man, that shakes up the order a little bit. Kevin in P4, Carter P5, Randy P6, Spence in P7, Rumpel is in P8 as the 2 Aston Martins running back-to-back. Mike Oxlong in P9, and Andrew starting for P17 goes up to P10. Let's take a look actually at position changes here. Yeah, we have Carter going up 8 places, Spence going up 8 places, Mike going up 8 places. Nick, unfortunately, got caught up in that all the way down into P14. But it's still early here. I don't believe... Doesn't look like he has any wing damage. So we have Eric at Mercedes. Same with Eric at AlphaTauri going into the pits. Probably gonna get a new wing, get some different tires maybe. Fallen Monkeys, unfortunately, got a 5-second penalty. He's gonna have to serve that. So Nick in P12, that's not too far for him. But man, Pigeon. Gonna have a huge advantage on the safety car restart.
Ahem.
Oh, Gerard, what happened there on that race start?
Well, I'll admit, my ambition was very high after my start off the line because I had a better start than Nick did.
Yep.
So I'm like, I'll just try to go in there. But then it quickly became a sandwich that was being pressed down on the plate. You know how sometimes you have a really big sandwich and you're not going to fit that all in your mouth?
Yep.
You just got down a little bit. I was the meat in that sandwich. And then I got a little wobbly. I thought I saved it. Went a little wide off to the left, and then just absolutely got plowed into. It just took my wheel off. I don't know. I'm assuming that was Austin that happened to. If so,
yeah, I don't know. I mean, Austin's out of the race, unfortunately.
I was quite ambitious off the start, to the point where like I probably take a good portion of blame. I didn't necessarily cause the conflict, but I didn't alleviate it either.
Yeah, you know, I was just speculating. I think what's gonna happen here is stewards are probably gonna be warning drivers from here on out that turn one incidents, if they keep happening like this, are probably gonna get looked at.
Yeah, qualifying was a bit of a mess. I believe Mike got a grid penalty for a collision with me.
Oh yeah, what happened with that?
So like I was exiting the pits on going out for my third run, and there were other cars I think starting their hot laps. So I don't know if it was a game bug that forced him to slow down or if he just slowed down willingly. But I essentially like went right into the back of him without being able to control my car at all, and it took off. So I didn't have a third run essentially because of that, which might have changed my fortunes in the race, but we'll never truly know, will we?
Yeah, I guess not.
Haven't actually watched a race. I haven't been in the booth for a little
while.
I know.
Oh my god, I think this is your first time in the booth this year.
Yeah, how have you been?
You know, we had Christian Horner in here earlier.
How are the kids?
Kids? Oh god.
Oh wait, does the other wife not know about the kid? Oh, I'm sorry.
Other wife? Oh.
Are we revealing too much about your personal life right now?
Things are being revealed on the BRL broadcast, apparently.
Anyways, here's my co-compatriot in death, Austin, also in the booth here.
Oh, Austin.
Would you like to relay your point of view at the start there?
Oh, I mean, you just kind of lost it, overcorrected, because you were trying to regain control. It was definitely like a racing incident.
I didn't lose it. I got.
Oh, did you get bumped? Yeah, I haven't seen the clip yet, but yeah, I just saw you kind of cut back left, and there was nothing I could do, and I just ran right into the side.
I assumed that was you that ran into me, and I immediately felt like, oh no, I was hoping that was Pigeon, because, you know, he's new. He doesn't like...
Nah, it was me. It happens. It was definitely like, it was just one of those things like, oh, that happened. That sucks. My race lasted 11 seconds.
Oh, that's brutal. I mean, safety car is going to be in on this lap. But you have mentioned before you haven't really been having a good time on this track, just practicing it, so.
I was starting to finally get it down. We'll see. You know, it's fine. Now I can focus on other things, so.
Yeah.
Doesn't feel any better? My race lasted the exact same amount of time.
Yeah, we're in this together, and that's what I appreciate.
Maybe the real DNFs were all the friends we made along the way, is we were going to get back to racing here.
As it's drive deep left by Castellanos.
Pigeon setting the pace on here. Safety car is officially in. And we are back racing. Pigeon got a really good restart there.
Well, have a good broadcast, y'all.
Yeah, have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. Sorry about your race.
Of course, it happens. See you guys in a week or two.
Yeah. Carter had a really good restart, chasing down Kevin here. This is a battle for P4. We got Nick already making up a spot. Actually, now he's chasing down Dave.
Yeah, this is really 2021 Lewis Hamilton level here, where we can just see him absolutely plow through the field. He has a lot of time, still pretty fresh tires. And all the skill in the world.
He's gonna make a move on the inside already. And he spins and he hits Eric. Oh, Eric gets collected in that.
And there's teammate Eric, who else? The AlphaTauri is missing a front wing.
Oh, not a good day for AlphaTauri.
Not exactly. Let's check the conditions here. So yeah, the Ferrari of Eric and the AlphaTauri of Eric, both no front wing.
Nick is
Andrew escaping.
Nick's just getting real close on Dave here, coming through Matt Maggots Beckett's. I keep wanting to call him Maga Biggest Capital.
Well, that's the name of it, isn't it?
Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah, if you ask Americans, yes, that's what it is. Rumpel is just running for his life from Dave and from Nick here. Nick's gonna try to make a move, stick on the inside. He's gonna have it, I think.
Nick just carving through the field like a hot knife on butter right now.
Pigeon setting the fastest lap with a 131.8. Currently on the medium tires.
Even pace behind him, though, Strange Place, who's finding himself a home up in the upper tier of the grid here.
Yeah, you know, he's making a small gap to Jake here. You know, we've got 21 laps to go, but All you gotta do, as we've seen, is you gotta just be consistent, and you'll be in a pretty good spot here.
Absolutely.
Nick really chasing down Rumpel. Nick back into the points. Randy trying to make a move on Carter here. Looks forward on the inside. He is not going to have it. Carter is on the hard tires. Randy is on the mediums. He does have the tire advantage here, as of now. Looks like Nick was able to get past Rumpel. He's up to P8. He's gonna be chasing down Spence. Do not believe we have DRS enabled, or do we?
I don't recall where the safety car came in. So depending on that, I would say
no, we don't, because Randy is not using his. So I think maybe Carter trying to break the toe.
I assume as this next lap comes across here, we'll get some DRS.
Yeah,
so we have Eric and Eric on action for P14. Mono e mono.
Yep, DRS is enabled. That's gonna certainly help Randy out here.
That DRS, of course, being the drag reduction system where that rear wing bursts open when you're within a second down certain straights, helping the overtaking happen.
Ooh, Dave going real wide on that last turn exit there. Coming into turn 1 now. Chasing down Rumpel. Catch up with Randy, though. He's really putting it on Carter here, making him work to defend.
Yeah, Carter's not going to get any help from Kevin in front of him off his DRS. It'll just be Carter against the world.
I think Randy's going to have a pretty easy overtake here. Spence also has DRS. He's coming up. He's Spence currently P7. Oh, Carter trying to take it on the outside. This is a good battle here. Not going to have it, though.
Spence along for the ride.
Spence just, hey, man, he's here to pick up the scraps. Carter, though, fighting back because he wants that position back.
Carter to send it on the inside of
Oh my god, no. Carter's looking to send it on the inside of Cops. You never do that. Oh, Christian, get out of here. Oh, Carter overtaking into Maga, going into Bigots.
Sorry, 1 second. I seem to have an email.
Oh, wait, we don't check emails here.
Oh, no, you're not right. We're not supposed to do that. Sorry, my bad. Go on silent.
Okay, Randy's gonna have DRS on Carter again. I think we're gonna see another overtake. Carter just dragging these two along.
It's going.
Oh my god, Spence going on the inside. He's not gonna have it.
But he's making his presence known here as Nick, just gonna feast off all of that.
Oh yeah, Nick already catching up to this group. Oh wow, Randy going real wide. And Nick just getting in there. He's past Spence. He's looking at Carter right now.
Nick looking for his through goes Hamilton moment with these two ahead of him.
Yep. Now you have to wonder, as we've seen, Carter on the hard tires and Randy here on the yellow marked mediums. When do Randy's tires start giving out, and when do Carter's really start finding some pace and start coming to life?
Well, our practice programs, the data from that suggests that you should look to be around 18 laps on the hard tires, 12 or so according to Nick's data from earlier today on the mediums, the yellow marked mediums. Although fuel loads do kind of change that, as you see Eric set the fastest lap on those yellow marked mediums. So you know what, we're gonna get some differing strategies here. Expect Carter to appreciate that clean air he's gonna get once the people ahead of him hit.
Yeah, we got Nick coming up on Carter now. Carter just running for his life. He's gonna have some DRS assistance though, so it should help keep Nick off. Oh, Nick gets a little squirrely coming into that straight. He's gonna lose some time here.
Spence is gonna reap the rewards of that one.
Here we go. This is gonna be a tough corner here. He's gonna make it through pretty cleanly though. Spence trying to come on the outside. Nick locking up just a little.
As in that conundrum, Randy actually made it by Carter, but we weren't there to see it. So, did it really happen? Who knows?
Carter's still keeping up, and Nick, despite getting a little squirrely there, DRS assistance, still able to keep it within a second, so he's still within striking distance. Yeah, DRS once again. Oh, and Nick really pushing on Carter here. You see, they're about a car. The cars length separates these two just about. That was about a half a car's length.
Yeah, we expect to see some great desperation from the Haas driver here.
Oh, here comes Nick. I think he's. Oh, he's going for it on the inside on cops! You never stick your nose up in there! But he does! Oh my god! Carter holds on to this place, but barely.
Looking into some dangerous territory.
Oh, they bumped a little.
Carter's gonna cheat the lines a little bit to maintain his place.
Gotta
watch out for that.
That's a tough section to go through wheel to wheel. Oh my god, here comes Nick though.
There's a yellow flag here. There's an AlphaTauri off on the pit exit. We don't really care about that right now, do we?
Alpha who?
Exactly.
Man, that was wow, that was a hell of a move by Nick there, going on the inside, showing that it is possible to pass there.
Proving that it is possible. We look at you, Max Verstappen, to do that properly next time. Then obviously, this Carter's gonna turn the favor into turn one.
Oh boy!
As the AlphaTauri is once again off at the end of the Oh, what a rough one!
Oh my god!
As you see it, that clump of cars there going through that first section of turns. Who's going to come out on top there? Look at these gaps here. We have 5th place here, 10-second gap to the leader. 11th place is 15 seconds gap to the leader.
I think
that is insane.
I think Rumpel may have overtaken Dave illegally or something because he just gave the place back.
No, wait. Those are not gaps to the leader. Yeah, they are gaps to the leader. Never mind. I was correct.
Man, we've got a really close fight here from P7 to P11. It's kind of nuts here with this train.
We are one slip up away from a crowded
yeah, seriously. We have Jake 2 pushing up on Strange Place. He is in DRS range. Can we potentially be seeing an overtake here for P2?
I hope Fallen Monkeys has practiced his defensive driving because he might need to do some dodging here if something happens ahead of him.
You see Jake not really able to close the gap. I wonder if that's maybe a setup thing because Strange Place obviously didn't have DRS and that gap didn't really seem to shorten. Oh man, Spence is sandwiched between the two Haas's right now.
As we have a yellow flag at the pit exit, and it's once again the AlphaTauri. He's gonna come up on some lap cars here.
Oh my god!
We'll see if he can recover. It's not been a good race for the AlphaTauri crew. I'll tell you that one.
By the way, Jordan, do you think it's too early to go bold move of the race? Because my god, Nick going inside on cops. Oh, that's the AlphaTauri out.
That is the AlphaTauri. That seems a voluntary retirement at this point. He didn't actually have any damage. It looks like he just chose. He said it's time to leave.
It is time.
I respect it.
My time. My watch is ended.
No, we have a cost cap here. You know, you don't want to take unnecessary damage. There's probably a little frustration on the driver's side too.
Yeah, it seems like it. The Monkeys trying to chase down Rumpel here. Rumpel without DRS. This is for that final point spot here for P10. It's like Spence was able to get past Carter, but man, Dave is right there too. If you're Haas, do you swap him?
We saw some Haas on Haas violence only a few races ago. Wouldn't be surprised if we see some more.
I mean, yeah, do you swap him or do you just tell him like, hey, whoever's faster, do you let him race? Personally, I say let him race, but I guess with Haas's position, you really don't want to. You want to try to maximize your points.
I'd like to see him race, really, because it'd be funny if they hit each other.
Yeah, that would be pretty hilarious. Carter's gonna have DRS here on Spence. Maybe he can get an overtake done here.
Also, because I'm still wearing my AlphaTauri headset on top of my broadcast headset, I'm getting some radio here from Eric, who has a message. Let's see. Game can eat my, and then obviously explicit. Explicit today.
Carter getting around Spence coming into this turn. Well, it looks like Dave is now a lot of Dave to get in the mix here.
And what a dangerous proposition that is. We have Haas, Aston.
And then right behind that is an Alpine. Still coming for that final point spot here. Still really close.
He does have a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane, but
he's gonna have to serve that.
With the gap to Andrew, I don't think that matters.
Well, he is running on the medium tires too. He's gonna have to make another pit stop, so he will be able to serve it. But yeah, that 5 seconds is gonna be rough.
Spence and Carter exchanging places again. Two friends off the track. Are they going to become unfriendly on the track?
Oh, yeah. It's hard to say. So far, the driving's been pretty cordial, I would say. Nothing too unfair.
Yeah. Important to note, Strange Place keeping general pace to Sexy Pigeon ahead of him.
Yep, 3 seconds behind, and he's been able to keep Jake behind him, and so he's been holding on to P2 pretty handedly. Oh, looks like Carter got a little loose coming through there. That's gonna allow Dave to really catch up here, but Dave's gonna get an overtake down here. Yep, Hosler just gonna be smart about this, just swap positions.
Yep. They've learned their lesson from, I believe, Canada, where they made contact with one another at one point. Or Spain, I should say.
Boy, Dave really on Spence.
Oh, Carter with the late break now, almost going to the rear of his teammate.
Oh, Dave going over that sausage curb. You don't want to do that. You gotta be careful, Dave.
Carter doing the same. Strange Place in the pits. He'll lose some spots, but he'll get some fresh tires.
Yeah, Randy also going in the pits. Same with Rumpel going into the pits.
Yeah, let's pay attention. Strange Place is now on the white marked hard tires. Randy, let's see what he's running. He's going to go on the
He's on the hards as well. Looks like Rumpel is
on the mediums.
On the mediums, interesting.
I don't recall what tire he started on.
Yeah, I think he started on the
The proposed strategies that we received as teams were a one-stop of medium-hard or a two-stop of soft, medium-medium. So Rumpel could be looking to reverse that because 6 or 14 laps on those medium tires is pushing it to the extreme.
That would be, yeah. I mean, punctures have been known to happen. It's rare, but
yeah, they tend to happen to some people. Yeah, only losers probably in the BRL. But also at this track specifically, as we recall from the 2020 British Grand Prix.
What happened in 2020?
Lewis Hamilton's puncture.
Oh, yeah.
Final lap of the race. Still winning the race.
Hashtag blessed, baby. Sometimes it's better to be blessed and good.
Sometimes you have to be good to be blessed and blessed to be good.
Let's see. Dave gonna make his pit stop.
He's on the mediums here, so we can see now if he's going to commit to that one stopper with the hards. I'd imagine so with the amount of laps remaining.
Jake putting on the hards. Let's see what Dave as he's coming into the pits here. Boy, this is a really long pit.
Yeah, my teammate actually remarked when he made his stop that, yeah, it gave him the broadcast view. Dave going onto those hard tires.
Yep.
He's making that one stop stick. So I'm not sure if we don't have that little mini pit mini game today, but if not, I don't think it matters much.
Let's see here. We have let's see, top 5 still need to make a stop. 2 drivers ahead of Strange Place have already made stops.
Oh, we have a Haas in the gravel. We have a safety car.
Ooh.
And that looks to be Dave. Dave has no front wing. I believe his ambition outweighed his adhesion on his new hard tires, and he took his wing out for this.
Dave forgetting that you really got to warm these tires up before you just start going at it.
But they're pretty warm now.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, safety car, despite no terminal damage, it's still a safety car.
That's gonna allow that's gonna allow our top 5 to get their pit stops in.
Get their pit stops in, we'll bunch up that group nicely then. We already saw them race very closely together at the start of the race. We're going to get a chance to see that all over again now.
And I mean, if you're Nick, you're loving this because he is now P3 of this race, and he's probably going to be, probably be P3 as well when he comes out of the pits here as Carter's going into the pits. Oh, Spence is staying out. Oh, that's right, he's on the hards. So Spence
did make his pit stop, did he not?
I believe so. Let's check one more time. No, he is not.
That is an odd choice for the Alpine driver.
This is a ballsy call here. He's effectively P1 of this race.
Hoping for a red flag that won't exist in this game.
What's a red flag?
I don't even know. I don't even know why I said that. I kind of brain fogged it a little bit. Oh,
Spence almost
looking for that overtake. Looking to make that overtake on his fellow Aston Martin. Yeah. Not realizing that was the safety car.
Don't think that's how it works. Let's see. What tire did Nick go on? Nick is on the mediums. So back on the mediums. He's probably gonna finish the race on these.
Yeah, he did already make a one stop earlier, fulfilling that tire compound requirement after that first lap incident with myself.
See, Jake is on the hard tires, Kevin is also on the hard tires, and Pigeon also on the hard tires, so, man, Nick's gonna have to make up some ground here. Fortunately, the safety car is gonna bunch everyone up.
Yeah. And, you know, we've seen Nick elongate a tire's lifespan in the past. Just some degrees of success, not every time. But if there's anyone that's going to try it and anyone that could do it, it's probably him.
Oh, 2 seconds, Gerard. Hearing the pit lane that Gunther was telling Dave to hit the wall. Whoa, maybe this is some strategery from Gunther here.
We're looking at Crashgate 2.0.
I'm not sure what exactly the strategy would be to intentionally take yourself out there, but you know.
I would tell Gunther that Crashgate would normally happen if it was going to better your teammate's position than 7th.
Yeah.
But each their own. I suppose that would be a good result for Haas, wouldn't it?
Yeah, well, you know, they got a driver in P7 right now. Dave, unfortunately, dropped to P13. But Dave is at a good pace here. I think could potentially see himself back up in the points. He's got to get through 3 other drivers to get to P10.
Yeah, Spenceman obviously banking on that 2nd or 3rd safety car, I should say, of the race.
Yeah, man, if I'm Spence, you know, I would have pit there for the mediums. He's P1, you know, I know he's P1 now, but
he's already reaching the end of those hard tires as it is. And the longer he waits for a safety car, the more likely he's the cause of it himself.
Yeah. So you're gonna get another lap under safety car here. Hopefully it comes in at the end of this lap.
I would wager so. We have some stragglers trying to catch up to the back of the pack, but they should do so in due time.
Well, Gerard, while we are currently on the safety car break, I'd like to remind folks once again that this stream is brought to you by Slurm, the official drink of the Buster Racing League. Slurm, it's highly addictive. Certainly better than that bilge water we had last year for a sponsor. Ugh.
We discussed this off camera. We don't talk about the circumstances of Peter's death. I've reminded you countless times. His family wished for that. I respect his family.
Okay, but look, they're Russian. I mean, how bad can it really be if we're talking about it?
He's French.
His name's Piotr. He has a Y in his name.
He's French. He ran an F4 Italia.
Look,
and they went back to France.
He's got a C in his last name. I don't know what. At the end of his last name,
he never told anyone. It was pronounced Gaslovic, not Gaslovich.
I mean, that sounds pretty Russian to me still.
Can't believe we say this.
Oh my God, we are live. Safety car is gonna be in this lap. Sorry folks, that was a hot mic moment. We're gonna ride along with Nick on this restart here because he's sitting P5 and he has the tire advantage over the top 4. We'll see what kind of ground he can gain. He's gonna have 11 laps to try to get to P1.
Very curious what Spence Man's plan is here.
Yeah, on the hard tires, and he still needs to pit. We're back to racing. Looks like Kevin lost out a little on that restart. You see Nick already looking inside on Jake. Oh, and he locks up and he spins.
Oh, dear.
Oh, and he collects Carter in that. Looks like he's he surprisingly looks undamaged from that one, but that was a bit ambitious from Nick there.
Nick having flashbacks to the start of this very same race.
We may have to look at that one again. Not sure.
Nick looks no worse for wear. Carter missing an end plate on the left side.
Yeah, Carter unfortunately.
Not gonna be a happy camper in house camp.
No, yeah, that's pretty unfortunate for Carter there. Pigeon, yeah, coming up on Spence here. Spence, I'm sure with those worn tires. Pigeon with the fresher tires here. No DRS enabled yet, so Pigeon's going to have to do this the hard way, the old school way, and he's going to get around pretty easily there. Pigeon back to lead in this race.
As we see As we progress through this season, you may notice that the Williams is becoming distinctly less blue. Teams looking to scrape any kind of time from their paint, becoming blacker and blacker with carbon.
I mean, you know, hey, an advantage is an advantage, right? Still got some pretty close racing here. Nick is not too far behind Randy, who's actually not too far behind Carter. Carter, unfortunately... Oh, and that's Rumpel spinning there. Carter, unfortunately, with a broken end plate, we're going to put him at a disadvantage.
He is looking to stick this one out. Could have pit, chose not to.
He does have... He's on the medium tires, but man, this is going to be tough to get around some of these corners, especially those S's in Sector 3. Or Sector 2, rather.
Yeah. He did create a bit of a gap between himself and Strange Split before Randy made the overtake. Extra work for those behind him.
Yeah, you can tell Carter's really struggling to get through these turns here.
Yep, Nick looking to make a much cleaner move this time around.
You hope.
You'd hope. Carter not going to give it easily.
Oh boy, look like those two got a little close there.
Carter going wide. Nick not really giving him much room to stay on track, even if he chose to do so.
Ooh, Pittman sent a fastest lap with a 131 flat on the hard tires.
Carter most assuredly looking to make it not easy on Nick after their previous encounter.
Yeah, you know, don't blame him. Because Nick is going to look inside here. Carter really battling.
Carter looking for any inch he can find on the back of that Alpine. DRS has yet to be...
it is
no, it is enabled. My apologies. Let's see if he sends on the inside here.
Nope, not looking like it.
I'm going to. There is one more spot he could choose to overtake, with varied degrees of success coming up.
As we've seen earlier in this race.
Yeah. So let's see if he can make that one happen. So what was an Aston Martin and Haas team battle has now become a Haas and Alpine team battle.
Yeah, look at this. You know, Dave has gotten back up in there. He's in P10, and he's chasing down Monkeys. Man, this is going to be a close one here.
Monkey's no longer inhibited by that 5-second time penalty he took for speeding in the pit lane earlier in this race.
That's true, yeah, he is clear and free. It's like Monkey's going to try to look for it on the outside. He's not going to have it. He's got Dave breathing down his neck.
Oh, and Nick is actually going to go into the pits here.
Wonder if maybe he had some damage.
He might have. I'll keep an eye out, see if he's fixing any wing damage he might have. Could see some very aggressive tires here as well, as there is a Haas going in right behind him as well. That's LA King's Dave.
Got Rumpel coming up on Andrew here in the Red Bull.
Oh, Nick is in fact replacing his front wing and putting on, as I thought it would be, the aggressive Red Mark soft tires for the final 7 laps of this race.
Oh, gonna try to steal that point, possibly even get into the points.
It'll be tough now with the gap he's created for himself, but once again, if there's anyone who's shown they have the pace, it's that Alpine right there.
It's like Rumpel's gonna get around Andrew pretty easily there, coming down this DRS straight. Rumpel's in P11, just outside the points.
Carter, despite having more visible wing damage, didn't hear no bell. He'll stay out there.
Yeah, that's right. He's good job for good on Carter. He's still holding on to P7. Kevin, meanwhile, chasing down Spence for P2. He's gonna have DRS assistance here.
Spence maybe just forgetting to pit stop this race. Aston is known to do that with their other drivers in our junior division, Formula One. With their reserve driver, Sebastian Vettel. Oh, as he's actually going to look into pitting now. They must have heard me down in the garage. Yeah. I did leave the broadcast booth window open for this specific purpose.
All right, Kevin, now in P2 of this race. Jake not far behind, though. See, we got Eric at Ferrari able to get into the points. He's now chasing down. Carter.
Oh, Spence is going also for that very aggressive red mark tire.
He's gonna have to, man. He's dropping out. He dropped out of the points here.
Not as big of a gap to Nick. Nick is not going to be able to even pass him. Spence is someone that has shown he has the pace in the right moments. So Nick has a fight ahead of him, not for the spots way in front, but for the very next spot in the grid.
So he's not getting a sliver of airtime. We'll give him some now. I guess you're right, but we'll give him some now because he's chasing down Jake for the final podium spot.
Our strange place, I would simply drive faster and we notice him more.
Yeah.
That's all I have to say about that.
He is closing in on that McLaren.
Should have been closing in faster.
As of now, I do not believe the McLaren will have DRS, but Strange Place definitely will, so that works to his advantage here.
One underrated drive of the race here is from Eric at Ferrari, who despite an early collision in the race and an early pit stop, is right back in their points, looking to overtake Carter now.
Yeah, P7. He's going to have it pretty
P7.
easily here.
Sorry,
actually maybe not that easily.
Yeah.
Carter defending hard. Probably using a lot of that overtake. These two go wheel to wheel through here.
We're going a little wide on track here is Eric, as is Carter on the off end.
Oh, Carter going in wide. I didn't even see what happened there, did you?
Carter just kind of late braked it, tried to cover him off a little too aggressively, and Eric just going to sail right by us. Carter is now going to also have to deal with fallen monkeys.
Man.
As a result.
Eric up to P6. This is a good recovery drive from him.
Yeah. Today he is Eric of the day. Pending a victory from Pigeon, of which he would be Eric of the day.
I think Rumpel's going into the pits.
Only on 9-lap-old medium tires. Not sure if he has wing damage. No, he's just going for the aggressive red mark tire.
Oh.
Interesting, as Nick is going to sail by him in the pits. His first overtake in this new stint.
And
albeit a very easy
takes
one.
away that crucial extra point in this championship race here. After this race, we were officially going to be halfway through the season.
Yeah, not a good run of late, though, for Nick. Obviously, if he makes his overtakes today, which is unlikely, but possible with a safety car,
Yep.
he could
You know,
get the points.
it's unlucky for him, too. He's gotten caught up in some lap 1 incidents that, clearly weren't his fault. So,
Yeah.
like I said, I think the stewards are probably going to be warning drivers from here on out to watch it on turn 1.
Indeed.
I think, as the season goes on, battles are getting a little more competitive. Nobody really wants to give an inch as we see the standings are as close as they are.
Yeah.
Looks like Kevin was able to slip into P2 here.
Yeah. I was just seeing that.
Randy,
Eric?
or Strange Place, excuse me, not too far behind.
No, and Strange Place again, showing he's had pace. He's had a really strong last surge in the season.
Yeah, he's been driving really well.
Pigeon obviously is driving his own drive right now. He's not expecting much.
Yeah, he's just kind of there.
Running a few laps. We expected that with his return, though. Strong driver.
Kevin,
returning from his sabbatical.
Kevin unfortunately does not have a ton of overtake left in the tank.
No, one who does, though, is the driver behind him, Jake Dow. A good 54% battery remaining to Kevin's 19.
And with 4 laps to go, if I'm Strange Place here, I'm just a little bit patient because you never know.
Absolutely.
You never know what these two are going to do if Jake gets in there.
Yeah, Strange Place with a lot of overtake of his own. Could easily end up P2 in the next few laps here, depending on if he places cars right.
Can Kevin hold off Jake for 4 more laps? Going to be 3 more laps after this. They're coming around these final turns. The field is kind of settled in, but this battle for P2 is going to be a spicy one towards the end here.
Strange Place right on the gearbox of Jake Dow now.
Yeah, it looks like Jake must have had a moment there or something because he lost some time to Kevin here. I think if you're Strange Place now, if he can pull one off, now would be the time to make a move. I think.
He'll have DRS from Jake in front of him, as Jake will have his from Kevin. So Kevin, with a staunch defense, could open up the door for both of them.
So right along with Strange Place here, so he's bringing up the rear on this trio.
Jake Jake Dow approaching prime overtaking spot here at the track.
As we've seen.
He'll be a little too far away.
This is going to be a tough one here. Yeah, Randy in P5. After Strange Place here, we got Eric at Ferrari in P6. Man, like I said, what a recovery drive by him today.
Yeah, good standings result for Ferrari in the constructor standings. Obviously not something I'm totally enthused about as a rival of theirs, but good drive nonetheless. I can respect that.
Oh, you see Jake going on the inside of Kevin. He's not going to have it. Man, they are close. I think he's looking inside on this turn. Oh, Kevin not gonna give him that space.
Strange Place absolutely licking his lips watching this battle in front of him. As they're gonna Jake Dow going off track there to make that move. I don't know if that was totally legal.
Yeah, he's not Discord. Otherwise, I tell you to tell him to get that place back. Shit.
Yeah. And Kevin now behind Strange Place as a result. Jake is gonna run away with this one, unfortunately, because yeah, that was beyond the limits of moral hazard.
Yeah. I don't know. Kevin may have pushed him wide. I don't know. We'll have to take a look at that one. Did not,
Wasn't my favorite move in the world.
Well, I think that's gonna have to be one that's looked at.
Yeah. Might just be a simple position swap, but also you can't do that with Strange Place there as well. We will rewrite the rulebook for next season, I'm sure, for these situations.
Yeah. We have Mike Oxlong coming up on Carter here. He's able to work himself up into the points. He's P9 currently.
Strange Place, though, within that DRS range of Jake Dow, not to, just do a disservice to the other battles on track, but this one is capturing my attention at the moment.
Yeah, I think Mike is unfortunately going to be falling out a little here. Strange Place trying to get up to P2. He was running P2 earlier.
As there's a chat here from our audience, Strange Place quietly in third. I wouldn't say quietly when we've been talking about it for the last 15 minutes, but
he's been running a really good race too. You see that he's 10th faster on this lap. He's cooking it. He's cooking, man.
Frankly, he's been one of my drivers of the second quarter of the season, I guess you could call it.
Yeah.
Consistently in good spots. Obviously, he had his moment in Monaco, running in first. Had his you're gonna have that, right? Your journey upward is gonna have a little bit of downward spiral.
And it's Monaco.
It's not a linear path here, and he's shown continuous improvement. I'm expecting a race win from him by the end of the season, and I don't think that's very unreasonable.
No, not at all.
Quiet Down Jr. saying thanks to me. I think you should just obey the rules of your own name and quiet down, Junior. Let us do our job. And yeah.
When the race is over, can you switch over to Kevin's channel and tell him to save his full race replay?
Will do.
But once the race is over and he crosses the line.
Okay.
Strange Place coming up on Jake. Looking inside, he's not gonna have it. This is gonna come down to the last lap between these two.
Because reasons in chat, no, don't do that. We're just gonna do it after the race. Right now they're racing, so leave them be.
Mike Oxlong was able to get around Carter. Carter, oh man, really unfortunate for him. He's running a really good race.
Strange Place right there within DRS.
Within DRS range. I don't think it's gonna happen on this straight, but you got to make it happen on the hanger straight. I don't know. He's going for it here.
He is dumping that battery. Anything he has.
He's going on the outside. He's not gonna have it on this one, but he is close.
Just keep your pace there to it through Maggots and Beckett's, and you're right there for that other DS. Jake, a little more battery right now. Strange Place, don't use up too much of your battery, man. He's in a good position to make that overtake into those final last corners.
Yeah, he just needs, he needs a clean S section through here, and I think he's got him. We're gonna ride on board.
You know what? Better than score leads if I
Here we
change
go.
here. A little far away.
Oh man, he's got like no battery left.
Neither of them do.
Yeah.
Absolutely, neither of them have any deployment left. They should just get out of the cars and start running now. They might be faster.
Well, Pigeon, unfortunately, we didn't get to catch him, but Pigeon is going to take P1 of this race. Congrats to him. Second race back ever here, and he takes P1. What a statement by him. Jake Dow is going to take P2, although we're going to have to take a look at that move that he had on Kevin. Strange Place in P3 finishes up in the podium. Kevin in P4, Randy P5, Jacques Strapp P6, Monkeys in P7. Good drive by him. Mike Oxlong is going to be finishing P8. We have Carter going to be coming. Whoa, went across the line. Spenceman at P10. Andrew is going to be finishing P11. Unfortunately for Nick, not a great race today. Yeah, just another turn 1 incident for him getting collected in. That's really unfortunate. You're going to be finishing P12. No points for him. Rumble Fugly coming around. He's going to be finishing P13. Dave P14. You got a radio message here from Austin coming onto the radio for Fidget. Let's go Williams, baby. Yeah, that's those some crucial points for Williams here.
I mean, Austin finished dead last in this race. I don't know if he should be talking right now.
What a race. Man, 2 safety cars. I just had a clusterfuck on turn 1.
Absolutely.
And, yeah, we didn't give out the bold move of the race, but god damn it, I'm going to give it out to Nick. That's the Slurm logo. There's the standings. There's the bold move. It's on 60 Pigeon now, but we're going to give it to Nick for that move on the inside of Cops. You never stick your nose up in there, but Nick did. And
unless it works.
Yeah, he made it work.
Now, I have a load of emails from that race. I better start checking. Obviously, check during the race, but I got to get to that.
God, yes, please check our emails. Toto, get out of here. No, go away.
Back,
oh my god, he's in the gritty.
Oh, Toto, God.
Man, Pigeon, second race back, and he already takes a dub.
As is expected,
man,
honestly.
This
proven winner.
Second half of the season's going to get spicy.
Unfortunately. I wish it wasn't that spicy. I would prefer like a mild salsa, but we're going to go full ghost pepper. What a race, and what a first half of the season.
What a race. All right. Oh, yeah, can you go tell Kevin?
I already did.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a race.
What's happening next week?
Next week is our All-Star weekend. So if you want to join for that, we're going to have some fuck-around races. It's just going to be a fun old time. So we'll see you then.
I would say fun for the whole family, but your description basically just negated that.
Well, you know. It's just what it is. All right.
See ya.
We are out.
That was nice.